Artificial intelligence is becoming more and more a part of our lives.
And sometimes we can't even tell when something we see or we hear is fake, including advertisements. A new alarming trend is taking videos of actual women and then using AI to make them into ads.
We are joined now by Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes here. And Khalif, explain a little bit what's going on here. And is it legal?
Well, I can promise you that I'm not AI generated. I'm actually standing here. My kids probably wish that I wasn't, but nonetheless, yes. In North Carolina, it is kind of legal. They're trying to find ways to connect with and catch up to the criminality that's happening with these AI, with these deep fakes that are out there. But there is really no protection right now on the books to kind of stop that from happening, as I should say, on the criminal side. On the civil side, there are a number of things out there, but it's more from the harassing, it's more from you're doing it to intimidate. In this instance right here with this young lady that put up a video of herself in her darkest moment, talking about how she went through divorce. She has a huge following because she's a Christian influencer, and then they use it for something that's totally different, you know, some erectile dysfunction ad. That's where you're like, well, wow, I should have some type of recourse. And there's a number of congressional folks out there that are trying to catch up to technology. I just think they're moving extremely slow, and that's the problem.
Well, in that case that you mentioned, that woman mentioned, you know, look, this is nothing that I would ever say or do. And I mean, it was a little bit graphic, and she was worried about her child seeing it. But how would that civil action take place? Could she take YouTube to court? Could she take the company that did this to court?
So in that specific case, her marketing team, her management team got the ad to be taken down, and then you could say if a Facebook or YouTube or any type of company, Google's their parent company, knew or was implicit in allowing this to be out there. But the problem is that there's so many missing parts when you're trying to figure this out. In her particular case, the web page led them to a company that was in Brazil, and then the company that was in Brazil led them to another company that sold a lot of pornographic information. So they really could never narrow down, well, what company was behind this, because all they're trying to do is get those clicks so they can get that individual to buy something. And you have so many different layers to actually finding, well, who could you hold accountable? I think once the bigger fish are held accountable, the social media companies, the marketing companies do this on a high level, then I think you would see some more accountability. But it goes back to the General Assemblies in the individual states, and it goes back to our congressional leaders. They have to find a way to catch up to the times, because this AI generated stuff is coming out there on a higher level.
But that's the thing. You're talking about that. They have notoriously been slow to drag their feet in trying to rein in tech. And then how are we going to craft some laws here when it comes to AI? We're going to have to go really fast on this type of stuff.
I think we have one caveat. So a number of states, I want to say 6 right now, have already implemented rules against AI-generated campaign ads, right? And so because it's affecting them, it's something that they see on a regular basis. Hey, that ad popped up and that wasn't me. And how come it's talking about negative things that I've done? So you can see that it's hitting them right now in their pocket and in their voter base. And so because it's affecting them right now, and it's not something that they've never heard of, and it's not on their day-to-day scope, I think we'll see faster action. I saw a lady in North Carolina that this actually happened to. Her article was in the Wall Street Journal. She did something that she made a video to her son, and they copied the ad and put it with a porn star, and it was like, wow, how did that happen? And she was devastated. She was like, how could this happen? I don't want my son to see this. I don't want my children to see this. And so it has a lot of negative implications. But on the other side, this technology has endless possibilities. You just need regulation to keep up and catch up to this unlimited opportunity that AI has.
Yeah, so we'll see what lawmakers do. Khalif, thank you.